All right, we are live, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to wait for a couple of minutes to let people get on. All right, we are live, guys. I checked it out on the other thing, so we're good there. All right, welcome. I'm so glad to be able to share with you guys tonight. So for you guys who are way up in the north, get your coffee and your hot cocoa and sit down and get ready to have a little chat with Kathy. And for those who are in Florida, you'll have to get some water or some other kind of juice because it's hot down here. So anyway, I want to respect the time of people here. Oh, I see Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, I tried something new. You know, we are always learning technology. And I found out that this is probably the easiest to do. So, you know, so you can teach old dogs new tricks, right? That's what I'm saying. So anyway, I know there's other people who said they'd be on tonight. So I'm trying to wait just for a second for them. While we're waiting, I see Jenny. So Jenny, you're the only one that's commented. Maybe you can say one thing that that's happened that's been good for you this week. Pop it on there. Let me see. I think that the most favorite thing that I've appreciated this week is we got some rain today and we needed it because our yard looking terrible. Yes. This is our YouTube channel, Be Educated in Your Health. Yes. The link that I sent out in the email, if you got in the email, you simply just open, because it goes in the little box, and you simply open it up and it opens up right to the channel. Yeah. So it is the easiest, I'd have to say. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get started. Several people said they were going to get on, but I am not going to waste people's time. I want to get right to the presentation tonight. So let me go ahead and because I'm doing a lot of new things tonight, guys. So maybe I'm maybe I'll not record it. Okay, Jenny, our sun's been shining and it's warming up. I know it's really cold up there, isn't it? There's had a great time this week. Yay! Yeah. So who's on tonight, she's actually from Kansas City, from another group in Lifevantage, and she was supposed to have some people on tonight. So are they popping on? Do you know if they're popping on? So we're just kind of chit-chatting for a minute before we get started. So anyone that's on, go ahead and feel free to comment. Tell us who you are and get your coffee. Or I don't drink coffee, so hot chocolate. All right. I'm trying to see. Jenny, do you know if anybody else is popping on here? Maya, you can let me know too if someone else is popping on before we get started. Okay. Well, if anybody is out there and hasn't said hi, we're going to get started. My guest is not responding. Oh, okay. Had an accident. You know, it's been crazy here with the weather. I've seen several accidents because of the rain, so it's not good. But okay, well, we are just going to start. And I know, Jenny, this is kind of a repeat for you. And it's kind of a new presentation for you, but that's okay. I'm going to share it anyway. So let me do this so you guys can see the screen. All right, let's get started. You know what? I love being able to share this story because it's been so life-changing. And before we get into it, let's just do a little bit of house rules and just give a proper disclosure here that, the things that we're going to talk about tonight, everybody has different results because everyone is unique and different. So we're not claiming that these products are intended to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate diseases. We're sharing information, and then how you use that information is up to you. So just to let people know about that. But, I love, tonight I was talking about, when we sent it out, I wanted to talk to the women because, you know what? Women are powerful people. Okay? We are. And we have lots of gifts and talents and abilities. And so I just wanted to speak to the women and kind of just share my heart of how I came to know this information and how it's changed my life. So just a little bit about me, although some of you know us pretty well. I am Kathy Bernard, and I'm married to Daniel. We have been married for 39 years, and we've been in ministry for all that time, whether it's been in a local church, we were missionaries, and for the last 25 years, we've been running a nonprofit in the Tampa Bay area that reaches out and helps people who are in need. So that all of that's kept us busy. And to tell you the truth, about 11 years ago, we were looking for change. And we actually went to our board and said, you know what? We love Somebody Cares, but we feel like we need to be doing something else. But we got to figure out how to get out of this because we were getting paid from Somebody Cares and we have to pay our bills. But we couldn't figure it out, and it's kind of frustrating. And about that time too, and if you've gotten older, like we're really young in heart, but sometimes we get older. And I'm one of those. So I started thinking, about 10 years ago, I kept thinking inside me. Now, I never voiced this, but I was thinking, oh, I'm getting older. And, what if Daniel were to die? Then what would I do? How would I take care of myself? Would I work a job, 2 jobs? Would I have to downsize? What would I do? And that was really terrifying. And I know for most women that is, because we've had someone there that's taken care of us and provided for us. And then all of a sudden we're by ourselves. And then just like, so that was inside of me. Kind of, I pondered it, thinking about it. And finally, this opportunity came. And at first, we watched a video, and we saw the information and went, wow, if this is really true, we want to stay healthy and be healthy, and we need to do this. And then this backside of it was there was a business opportunity, and we're going to share a little bit tonight about that. And we said, what if this was the answer to what we've been trying to figure out? And it was scary because we never done any kind of business before. And we were questioning, could we do it? And could we make it work? Could we make money? And of course, those questions in my mind about, if Daniel died, I still thought about that, wondering if this could be the answer to answer those questions too. So run forward 11 years. And I can tell you guys now that both are, we got answers to both those questions. We found out that yes, indeed, we could do it and we could be successful. And I didn't have to worry about what the future looked like by being successful in this business venture. So I want to encourage you guys tonight. If some of you are feeling like, what does my future hold? And am I going to be financially able to care for myself and do the things I want to? I felt that way. I've been there, in that you can know for certain and be able to move forward with your life. And this is a great opportunity that I'm going to share with you tonight. So let's talk about this real quickly. What is the problem? that we're trying to solve here. And it is oxidative stress. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest tonight as I share. I have to tell you, back 11 years ago, I knew what stress was. I was raising 6 kids and dealing with all life's issues. So I knew what stress was, but I didn't know what oxidative stress was. So I had to get educated. And really, it's real easy, guys. We all have it, okay? And that's just by living. The things we eat, what we drink, air we breathe, just everything in our environment is toxic to us in our bodies. So doesn't matter if you're healthy or if you're sick, we all have it. And a good visual example of this is an apple. So you cut an apple and you lay it on the counter, and then you come back and you look at it and you went, ugh, it kind of aged there. Well, that is a visible example of oxidative stress, because the air got to the apple, lets you get this icky picture that we have here. So that's what happens to our bodies inside. It leads to disease and trouble. So if you look on the right side of the screen, you'll see all the different areas that affects us when we have oxidative stress. It leads to a lot of diseases and breakdown in our body. So there is a solution, guys. Isn't it great that we have solutions to our problems? And really, the solution started way back in the 1960s by a doctor called Dr. Joe McCord. And basically what he was working on, he was working on doing research and discovered SOD. And so he devoted his career to finding out about this, how he could fight the effects of radical damage, okay, which is oxidative stress. And he came up with a special little yellow pill. We call it a little activator. And it is basically Protandim NRF2. And it was launched in 2003. Now, what happened was, it was just a research development company. And so, most of us have seen this program, ABC Primetime Investigative Report. And what is that program about? Is to investigate and debunk something from really, being good and truthful and everything. Well, they found out that this yellow pill really was the real thing. Overnight, the stocks went crazy. This marketing company was going like, because everybody wanted it. So they did eventually put it in to a retail store, try to sell it through there. But of course, education. People didn't know what it was. So they're not going to take something they're not familiar with. And no one was there to explain it like we're kind of explaining it tonight. So it didn't do well. So they pulled it off, and they decided to do it through direct sales. That way, we could tell the story and people could understand what it was. Thus, it led to Lifevantage, which is a company which is publicly traded. And it led to a lot of universities and other research groups taking the information, doing research, and checking out what Dr. McCord had come up with. So, what exactly is it that it does? First of all, I want to tell you, because this is what people sometimes don't understand, is they go, oh, it's another vitamin or it's another supplement. No, it's only the one and only an activator. Just like if you go and you turn on a light switch and the lights come on, that's what it does in your cells. So before this came along, we tried to take care of the problem with a solution called antioxidants. And a couple of years back, I remember all the time you were hearing on commercials and everywhere, go, drink your antioxidants, eat lots of oranges and berries and broccoli and blah, 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 because that's going to help get rid of your oxidative stress. And it does. But the problem is that you have trillions of free radicals that are in your cells, beating your cells up and causing havoc. And the antioxidants can only help that one antioxidant turn one free radical. And then that's done. So if you have trillions of free radicals in your cells doing the damage, you're going to have to eat a whole bunch of oranges and eat a lot of broccoli to be able to even come close to helping with the problem. So it doesn't really work, even though those are healthy things to eat. But protandim, what that does is one protandim comes against 1 million free radicals per second of every day to be able to get rid of them so that now your cell can start to heal itself and be healthy by eliminating all the free radicals. So it's a pretty amazing thing that's going on here, guys. So it is an all-natural product, which is great because I don't like taking drugs. And it's like every day you're hearing more and more people take this, take that, and it's all drugs. But this is 5 herbs that are put together in such a way that it lowers your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Pretty amazing. Now, some of these things you say, oh, I take turmeric or I take green tea or whatever. And those are fine in and of themselves. They help with different things. But this is where it's put together in such a way that now it does what it says. And the first peer review that came out on it, which is Science, showed that it lowers your oxidative stress by 40%. So it's pretty amazing. As you see here, there's other things that it does that helps in your body. And we're not going to get into all those details tonight. But I did want you to see here that you can go to pubmed.gov and you can see a lot of the peer reviews that are on this product. I love to take people there because some people wonder, why should I take another product? I take all this stuff. Why should I take this? Well, the main thing is it's backed by science. It doesn't matter how you feel. You know that the science has proven it does what it says it does. And if you go to PubMed.gov, which is the National Institute of Science for doctors to go there and check out new research and stuff, you can see that we have around 30 peer reviews there that you can see the different studies that different groups have done on the product as it relates to the heart and other issues of your body. So it's amazing that we have something that is backed by science. And it's also patented. There's 8 patents on the product. And we have universities and institutes that are doing research to show how great this product is. Now, when this came out, there was only one product, guys. So what's amazing is in the last 10 years, more research has been done, and they found out there's other pathways to the cells. Okay, so you have the first pathway is the NRF2 pathway, and then you have another pathway that's the NRF1 pathway, and then another one that's the NAD pathway. So you have different pathways, and so there's different products that we've come out with to address those different pathways so that you can have the most healthy cell possible. And what's interesting, they've done some studies that all of these in themselves are effective. NRF2 lowers oxidative stress. The NRF1, it increases the mitochondria production, which is the energy in your cell. And the NRD, it is biohacks the brain cells to increase the clarity and focus and energy there. But they found out that if you put them all 3 together, and you're taking them all 3 together, that it increases the effectiveness by 70%. So we can take each one separately if we want, but I have to say I take all 3, and I am getting more, my cells are getting more healthy because all 3 of these areas are being addressed. Now, we're not getting into a lot of the products tonight. I just want to show you, here's a grouping of them that we started out with NRF2 when I started 11 years ago. And then we've included all these products now. So we have the Protandim line, we have the skincare line, which we have a cream that is the NRF2 in a cream form. So you have an inside-outside approach. We also have a weight management program, a hair program, energy drink, even some stuff for your dog, okay? Pet Tandem, because they have 7 times the oxidative stress. So we're able to help our furry friends. And then we have a body line of different body wash, body rub, etc. So So many wonderful products, and I've used, I I would say most all of them. I not the dog product though. Haven't done that, but all of them, and they're wonderful. Now, I just want to give you a little tip, guys, and that is an app called Think Dirty. Now, someone introduced me to this app, and it is amazing to use it just in general. So I would encourage you, it's a free app, to put it on your phone and take it to the store with you and scan some of the stuff you use at the store. Could be your clothes, detergent, soaps, toothpaste, just hair stuff. Just put it in the app and it will tell you how toxic it is. 8, 9, and 10 is the most toxic. 1 and 2 is it's not very toxic at all. You'd be so surprised, guys, at how toxic things are. And you know the things that go on your skin go in your body. Okay, so those toxic stuff, if you put them on your body, they're going to go in your body, and it's not good for you. So this is a good app to use to know how to care for your families and how to be as clean with your products as possible. So I've done this in general, but also I did it with some of our products too, because I wanted to know, well, how do they test out? And I have to say, the skincare products, our True Science lotion, it is a 1 and a 2. Okay, and here's some examples of what it does for your skin. And it's very healing. I love it. My grandkids call it the boo boo cream. And anytime they have any kind of boo boos, they ask for the boo boo cream. So pretty amazing. The shampoo, conditioner, and stuff. It's 1 and 2 too, and you can see what it does. I love it. So many people have wonderful testimonies of how the hair product and the loss of hair, how it's helped them to regain some of their hair loss, and of course, it makes your hair look nice too. Love it, and it's clean products. So if you are a person that's into clean products, we have those things for you. I love to share this because it just kind of a testimony of what the products can do. This is a 9-year-old boy, struggled for years with mental focus and anxiety, and a doctor friend of ours actually put him on Protandim and Axio, which is our all-natural energy drink. And you can see the difference in his writing as he became more focused in his schoolwork and be able to concentrate. So pretty amazing that kids as well as adults can be helped by our products. So I know if I went to a restaurant tonight and I love the restaurant, I would probably tell somebody about it. Or if I saw a movie, which this week I saw a really good movie, a true story movie, and I'm going to be telling people about it. So, when you hear about good things, you want to share. And so briefly, I'm going to share not only the side of the products, but I also want to share the story of the company and the business, because you might be interested in the products, but you also might be interested in the business. And we want to be able to share both sides of the coin so that you can make that choice. So let me quickly tell you about our company. I love Lifevantage. And what drew me when I was looking at it 11 years ago is that it was publicly traded. I'd seen so many companies with the head people being going out with handcuffs on and everything. And I went, man, I don't want to be a part of something that doesn't walk in integrity and that I can stand behind and know what's going on. So that was a big, big selling thing for me when I was looking at this opportunity. Of course, the company is doing well, and we're in the 200 million marker, headed towards $1 billion company. That's what we want. And it's built on a strong foundation. Now we are debt free. And so I believe that comes by experienced management. And we have a great group of men and women that are leading our company that we can look to and be encouraged. And also, our company keeps going into other countries. Now we're in 26, 27 countries, and we continue to do that. So you become part of our business opportunity, and you're able to be in business in all different countries. So if you know friends and family, whatever, in other countries, and they decide to do it, you have business in all different places, which is kind of exciting, guys. So what are the trends now? I have to tell you, after last 2 years, you know, there's been a lot more home-based businesses. Now, some people are working from home because their business has said work from home. But I think as they've done that, they realize, wow, I kind of like this. I can get a lot done. I can, I can have flex hours and stuff like that. And what's good about doing this business is it is your business, and you can do it in the nooks and the crannies of the day. Because, when you start in this business and you decide, hey, I would like to do this, you're still working a job. We didn't just quit our jobs that somebody cares and say, oh, we're just going to go out and try to do this. We were still doing it, but in the nooks and crannies in the evening, as we're going from one place to another, we were making phone calls or doing things. So we were able to fit it in. And then as we were more and more successful, we could pull back from our job, and eventually we were able to give back our salaries to our nonprofit and be able to do Lifevantage full time. So it's pretty amazing that we have that in this, and that you don't have to have a boss. You have to be disciplined, but you don't have someone telling you what to do. And what's neat about this, guys, is, and I love, is, the network marketing industry is blowing up. I mean, blowing up. $1 billion industry. And a lot of the leaders in this industry, you know who they are? Anybody put it in the response? Who are leaders? A lot of the leaders in the network marketing. Anybody give me a guess in the chat there? Well, I can tell you, it's women. Women. Okay. And you know what? I think the reason being is that we multitask all the time. When you think of a woman, you think, oh, she's holding the baby with her one hand and she's cooking supper with the other, or she's helping with homework while she's folding clothes and doing something else. We had to do it that way. And so when you say, hey, I'm going to add something else to the mix, it's kind of like, oh, okay, there's something else. And we do it because we're used to doing that. But that's kind of neat, especially since tonight we're talking to women. I see I got one man on here, and he's not going to be offended if we say anything and lean towards the women, because he has a wonderful wife. So he knows women are important. So anyway, the trend is leaning towards this industry, guys. That's the main thing I want to say here. So we come to questions, and I know when I was looking at this, I had lots of questions. These are a lot of the questions that we wanted to know: is how much is it? How to get my money back? How do I continue to make money? How much money can we make? Can we do this? That was a big one, guys. And, is it, the right timing to jump into something like this? So let's answer those questions real quickly as we get to the end tonight. So we have two ways to get into the business. The smaller pack is the premier pack. It's $299. And if you're like, I'm not sure if I want to do this, or I am limited in my resources, this is a great pack to get. It gives you the basic items in that pack. It gets you in the door. You can use these products for yourself, or you can, be able to sell them out of your pack to somebody else. But we love to tell people, to go ahead and start taking the products and be user of the products, so you can really be able to know what you're talking about. For those who really want to jump right in and make this as a business, then the Elite Pack is for you. And guys, even though it's $999, you're saving like $923. If you were to all add this up separately, that's how much you're saving. And I always tell people, if you're really serious, like, I'm going to do this business, then you need to have product. So you can take it yourself, but you also can sell it and make some money to pay back yourself for the investment. But It's kind of like if you were to open a store at Publix. You could have a little bit of product, or if you're really serious, you need to have a lot of product so that you can be able to, you know, share with people about the product. You can sell some of the stuff to people as well. And another thing I like to tell people is that a lot of times when you're asking and you're sharing with people about going in and signing up, they'll ask you, well, what did you come in on? How did you sign up? And so you're able to say, well, I signed up at the big pack. Back when we started, we had different packs in, but we signed up as at the top pack because we were serious and said, okay, we don't know how to do this, but we're going to do our best and we're going to pour ourselves into it. And the thing is Dino said this. He made this comment. He said, well, if we're not successful, we have all these products and at least we'll be healthy. And that's true. You have all these products that no matter what, it's not like you've lost your money. You still have the healthy products. So that's how you get in. And then when you get people in for the first time they come in, you get 40% commission on that. And then you continue to get a commission on whatever they order as they continue to order. So there's 6 ways that you can get paid. This is just one example of the royalty commission. It's kind of like singers get a royalty commission for writing a song. So it's called mailbox money. So this is an example of one of the commissions that go out. And as you see there, at first, it doesn't start out as very much. And you might go, oh, $20, that's not very much. Because the first level at 2%, the 5 means your goal is to get 5 people, 5 teammates, okay, that will do the business with you, because you want to do it with people. You don't want to do it by yourself. And you're wanting them to get 200 in volume. And that, all that means there, guys, is that you and your customers will equal $200 in volume. Okay? So you can get 40, one bottle of Protandim, and the rest can come from customers. So that's what all that means. But then you see, as you get to the other levels, the levels go to 5% and 9%. And then as you increase your team to 5, and then those 5 get 5, that makes 25, and you increase it. You see how the money increases. And as you get down to the 3rd level, you see that you're making $2,250 plus you add the 250 and the 20 to it. So if you times that by 12, you'll see just in one bonus, if you're duplicating correctly and you're getting a team and they're doing the right behavior, that you could be making over $30,000 a year just on the 3rd level. And there's 9 levels. So it's exciting that there's different ways you can make money. And depending on your commitment and how much time you spend in doing this, you can see it, everybody does it different. There's no timeline for you to get to a certain level. You're all on your own time frame. So here is our earning disclosure statement. It is backed by the Exchange Commission, so we can't lie and fudge on the numbers. This is the real deal, guys. So if you look in the second level here, row is the average monthly commission payouts, and you'll see. What I like about this, guys, is that the middle ranks, you can see that they're making some pretty good money. Because a lot of times when you get into some of these companies, the big higher up ranks get all the money, and it's hard until you get there. You're not getting much money. But you can see, even in the middle ranks, that you're getting something that can make a big difference in your life. To get $1,000 to $3,000 extra a month to pay for a car, pay your house mortgage or something, huge, guys, huge. And then, of course, as you get to Pro 7 and up into executive level, then that's called the elite level, and that's where you get the good money. And you can see that there. So pretty impressive what you can do. So This was the big question that I had to deal with when we were getting into this, because we were like, can we do this? Because we have never done business before. So it's kind of scary. But we made a commitment. We said, we're going to be teachable. We're not going to think and figure out what we're going to do and how we think it's going to be done. We're going to do exactly what they tell us to do. We're going to go by the system. And we even gave it a time frame. We said, we're going to do this for 2 years. And after 2 years, if it hasn't worked, then we'll just say, okay, it didn't work, and we'll go on with something else. But within 16 months, we were able to hit the elite rank and be able to give back our salaries to somebody who cares. So I can tell you from experience that anyone can do this. If you make a commitment to be teachable and trainable and not try to figure it out and do it the way you want to do it, but do it by the system. And we do have a system. It's called ITT, Invite, Tool, and Team. And all of that is through the training that you would get. It's not like we leave you alone, but we're there to help you and show you step by step how to do this. And of course, there's training and teaching all the time on different kind of Zooms and things like I'm doing tonight. We have convention and Elite Academy and all these things that you can go for training and to meet friends, and it's a good group, a community. That's what it is. We have a community here that helps people. So the last thing I want to say about this slide too is that we actually have an app that you can do your business on an app. So you can do it on a computer, you can do it on your phone. So it's pretty exciting, all the things that they have come up with to be a help to us. So the question is timing. Timing is everything, guys. So you're probably going, well, where are we at in the timing of making some good money here? Because every company goes through momentum. If you think about the Mary Kays, the Amways, they made their money. They've been around for a long time. So now they're in stabilization, and you can join their teams now and make some money, but a lot of people know about them now. So you want to get it where your company is to a place where it's gone through the pioneering and the formulation stages and the years of getting started, because a lot of companies don't make it, and then be able to grow your distributor base enough in not just the US, but all throughout the world, so that you have enough distributors to be able to bring that momentum. You also want to be able to be at a place, a marker with money that's in the company. We're over $1 million. Now we're at 200 million, and we're getting the distributors and building that. But we are ready to go into momentum. So it's a great time if you're saying, hey, I want to have a great opportunity that I can ride that wave of opportunity. Then you're in the right place at the right time. So consider it as we go on. And I'm trying to get the slide going here, guys. I'm sorry. So just want to end that we love for you to join the team. And we feel like we're making a difference, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Now, all I want to tell you as we close, guys, is this. Once for most of you are distributors, but if you were a guest tonight, let me tell you real quickly, I want you to get back to the person who invited you, and I just want you to tell them, yes, I am interested in checking out and getting more information about the product. I'm interested in the business part of it. I'd like to have more information about that. Let us know your interest level. And then if you say, right now, it's not just the right timing for either one, and that's okay. But let them know so that we know how to help you and be able to give you more information, be able to help you sign up, whatever it might be. But this is a wonderful opportunity, guys. I know it was an answer to our prayers. And like I said, it helped me to take that anxiety out of my life and give me, you know, peace that everything is going to be okay. And I might be the first one that goes. So there you go. It might be Daniel that has the peace there and doesn't have to worry about stuff. But I'm glad that you guys could jump on tonight. I love being able to share our story and the wonderful opportunity that we received, not only with our health and keeping us healthy these last 11 years, but also the wonderful business opportunity that we were able to grab hold of and see success in. And we want that for you as well. So I hope you guys have a great evening. And thank you so much for taking the time to get on. And thank you so much. I see before we get off, thank you, Bob, for getting on. Appreciate that. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be able to try to help you and answer anything that maybe you had questions about during the presentation. So hope you have a blessed evening. Thank you so much. God bless you.